just too far gone. You have to just let them, it's almost like they'll just let them go dance for just slobs, that just scroll behind a screen and just jerk off all the time. Go let them do that, because they're awful anyway. And most women, I would say 95% of women, will go that way. And they will be dancing and doing things and doing imaginary things and living in imaginary worlds and having imaginary dealings with men. Some of these men might even be imaginary themselves. There's so many bots and stuff. Just let them literally light themselves on fire. Just absolute mass suicide of women on social media. That's where they'll just go to just rot and die. And then men who actually see that all that's just bullshit, we just go our separate way. We stay in physical reality. We stay in real reality. We only deal with women that are also in physical reality, dealing in physical reality, that are built real themselves. And we'll just be like, the 2 or 1% of the world. What's wrong with that? I'm telling you, bro, there ain't nothing good on... If a woman has... It's almost like... I'm almost to the point where it's like, if a woman has social media... No. It's a no. It's a no for me. Bro, women back in tribal times, back in even, 17th century, 18th century England, if a woman back in the era of Pride and Prejudice, Jane Austen times, is that the Renaissance? I don't know. I think the Renaissance was maybe a little before. Not sure. Not a historian, but bro, back in those times, a woman, if she entertained 10 men in the span of a year or in the span of her lifetime, she would be considered a whore. Everybody would label her around the city. There were names for women like that. They were whores, sluts, whores, shame. The woman that you work with, that works at Outback down the street, or the woman that gave you your order at the drive-thru of McDonald's, she's dealt with 1,000 men, probably in like the last week. Okay, maybe that's a stretch, but she's dealt with, bro, they're probably dealing with hundreds in their DMs, in all their DMs, bro. They're dealing with hundreds. Some of these women, thousands, multiple thousands. You know what I mean? But nobody knows. Nobody knows that this is how many men that they're dealing with. It's all a secret. Nobody knows. If you knew how, bro, the woman that you're crushing on right now, that you think it's really good, and you guys have gone on a date or two, and you went to go see a movie last week, and she hasn't texted back for 3 days, and you're kind of wondering what's going on. Bro, she has 50 dudes, at least. If she's halfway good looking, she has 50 dudes on the phone, just ready at a moment's notice. But you think that she's like a good girl. You think that she's good. You think that, oh yeah, this is my chick. It's like, no, bro, she's a slut. She's a hoe. But she's secret. Everything's secret now. Women can be massive whores and sluts nowadays. And nobody knows that they are. That's the beauty of social media. Or beauty's not the right word, but you get what I mean. I just don't think that I don't think that we play this. I don't think that we do this. I think that we just let it go rot. Like, let it take its, like, it's almost like that'll just become, it's almost like social media becomes a place for just degenerates and hoes. And if a woman, it's almost like if a woman has a social media, it's like there will be certain levels of society where, like, if a woman has a social media, you're like, oh, like for the select few that know, it's like, oh,